Hey guys, it's your Aussie Mum Anna, and I'm doing the Maybelline palette review that I mentioned I would do in the last video, where I updated the Countdown palette as a new purchase. So the way they go in purchase is, this is the most recent purchase. This is the Maybelline Countdown palette. This was $30 in Australia around Christmas time. I got it reduced for about $7 and change the other day. Prior to that, I bought the Total Temptation palette. That was originally $29.96, so $30, and I bought that on sale for $12. Then the palette before that was the Burgundy Bar. Those were about $25. I would have got it on sale for the similar price. And the very first Maybelline palette I got was the Blush Nudes. The reason I started with that one was because I first got into makeup when Naked 3 was very popular, and I had the L'Oreal La Palette La Nude on Tati's recommendation. I wanted to try this one. At the time I liked it. Now I think it's rubbish, but unfortunately not as rubbish as some of these. So let's get started. First of all, have a look at the palettes and how they've changed. So firstly, this is just a 12 pan palette. It has some shimmer shadows, some matte shadows, and some of those stupid matte shadows with glitter through them. I've always appreciated the fact that with the Maybelline palettes, they're designed to make it easy, so you can make a look with each quad or each row or each duo, that sort of thing. So they're done to do that. This one, some of the shades work quite well. I really quite like that shimmer shade there. That matte sort of mauve is really quite nice. And that one there, you can just see where I swatched them. So a couple of those have a little bit of payoff. You can see the hard pan that's developed on this. I haven't used this for a long time. As I said, this was one of my first palettes. So I think it's really time for this one to go. But then they changed. They're still going with the same packaging out in the Burgundy Bar. They have changed it slightly so there's no gaps in between the shadows, so the shadows are bigger. This is one of my shadows broke, but anyway, that's my fault and it was broken before. This is my absolute favorite as far as formulas go. The mattes in here are soft and creamy. The colors have amazing pigment. They work together. You can create whole looks. So there's just a couple of the swipes that I just did from that palette. So as you can see, it does the same thing with the duos, the quads and the trios and stuff at the back, designed to make a look, which I think is helpful when you're beginning in Australia, as Australian YouTubers or makeup YouTubers are often mentioning. It's prohibitively expensive. Like I said, even these start at $30. So these aren't just throwaway items for us. $30 is quite an investment, unless you get them for $10 like me. So we keep them, we try to make them work. So that one did work. This one, I loved the idea of this one. So what it was is it had a warm side with a large highlight, a cool side and a large highlight. The idea was great. The warm side, some of the colors are really quite nice and work. So there's just some of the warm side. The cool side, which is what I got it for, I love mauves and stuff, but I can barely get anything out of the pan, whether I use my fingers, a wet brush, a dry brush. The shimmer shades don't work at all. The black, you get some, so you can see just there, and I grab back and forth, and that's why I loved the idea of this. I am able to create a nice look with the warm shades, so I keep it. And then this one has a similar package to this, so I assume the idea is the same. They've got the same sort of thing with the smaller eyeshadows down the side, and then highlighters and highlight shades in the middle. Although this has 4, not 2. There is kind of a pinky side and a more fall side. This one is my favorite so far. The formula is nice. The colors come up as you know, as advertised. You can get actual colour from the palette. It seems to blend well. I've only worn it twice, but like some of the highlight shades in the middle are very glitter based, as you can see the glitter shine there. I'm not sure if some of them are meant to be glitter toppers, but I really actually like this palette. I wouldn't like it for $30, but I am really enjoying it for, and so, oh, these ones have names. Blushing 321, Bubbly Rosé, Midnight Kiss, Ball Drop, Big Wish, Firework Spark, Glass Clink, Strobe of Midnight Resolution. So this was a New Year's Eve palette, obviously. But I like the fact they've done that. It makes it feel a bit more bougie. I would have to say, on the whole, Burgundy Bar is my favourite. This is my second favourite. Blush Nudes over Temptations, but I will be getting rid of Blush Nudes. As I said, I didn't get the original one. And $30 is a lot to try them out. I will, though, briefly mention, while I am on Maybelline, because I made it sound like I don't like their eyeshadows a lot, do really enjoy some of their products. So here are some daily ones that I really like. The Instant Age Rewind Concealer is my go-to, and I did go to that one from Maybelline Fit Me, which I used to always use. I love the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth and the Matte and Poreless foundation. This is a Dewy and Smooth. I have Matte and Poreless open in my makeup drawer that I'm using. I also like the Super Stay Better Skin foundation. I don't like the 24-hour wear one, but those ones I really enjoy. And their lipsticks. Now, this one was actually released with the Countdown palette. Like, they did a highlighter and an eyeshadow as well. This is the colour of the lippy. So it's just in the corner of my hand there. It's really nice. It's like a sort of a sheer deep wine colour, actually, with like a bit of that gold reflect, and it is called 25 Copper Rose. It's listed as a metallic. I haven't known them to do a lot of metallic lips, but another lipstick that I always use is the Maybelline 14 Hour. This is like sort of a shimmer lipstick. I love the way these smell. They're like lip smackers, but for grown-ups, and this is just in mauve, so that's not matte, but it's not as shimmery as the other one. But yeah, the smell's getting me even there. So those, I definitely love Maybelline products. I love Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I think the first mascara I ever used was the Colossal one, the leopard and yellow and leopard print one. But yeah, I just wanted to give you the rundown on these Maybelline palettes. I would say, unless you're finding them like I did for $7, don't purchase them. But these, on the other hand, are certainly great purchases and worth your money. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know if you think I'd like your channel. And comment, like, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 150 this year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.